Hey, you know what would be fun during this COVID pandemic? If I forced myself to eat either 100 tater tots or watch some Kenneth Copeland clips on repeat. I really hope I can eat them.
It's about this.
They can give you wealth, health, and power. It smells like cat food. It's a problem. They can't do any of that. Where am I? Am I on Earth? I'll be right back. I'm gonna check. How's it going, Truthers? It's Ben here, and today we have the 100 Tater Tot or Copeland Challenge. My sweet artistic skills are on full display back here, and as you can see, this is a no COVID zone. And I know it's a no COVID zone because Kenneth Copeland said on March 30th that COVID was done.
I call you done.
It's gone, it's over, so all the coronavirus cases have stopped miraculously.
No more. Finish.
Whoops! Now, for those of you who are out there who are Reformed or Calvinistic or biblical or doctrinal,
Calvinism is the stupidest doctrine that anybody ever came up with.
in any way know that people like Kenneth Copeland and those of his ilk, prophets, self-proclaimed prophets, people who pretend to be prophets, diviners, divinators, mediums, people who just make guesses, those kind of people, well, they have been on really full display because of this COVID thing. And one nice thing about the coronavirus, if you can get something nice out of it, is that we found out that there's a lot of false prophets, and they've been proven 100% to be false. And so in this clip right here, about a 2-minute clip, we see Kenneth Copeland saying that COVID is done, it's over, it's been defeated, and that was on March 30th. It is now not March 30th. It's actually 2 to 3 weeks into April, and this the past couple of weeks have been the worst that COVID has ever been. So that clip's been going around, and it's just very, ooh, it's cringeworthy. Ooh.
When oppressive, mean, nasty people, when mean, oppressive, nasty diseases.
It just kind of makes you not feel great. And I've only watched it once or twice. So what would happen if I have to watch it a bunch of times? Well, I thought, how can I tie in eating and critiquing, which I haven't done in a while. I apologize, I've been busy with moving and new jobs and all that. How can I tie in an eating thing and a critiquing thing? I know I can eat 100 tater tots in 20 minutes or less, and for every uneaten tater tot, that is 1 minute that I have to watch Kenneth Copeland's 2-minute video. So if I leave 2 left over, I'll have to watch the entire, give or take, entire 2-minute video clip one time. If I have 10 left over, that's 10 minutes, that means I have to watch that video 5 times. Now that may not seem bad to you, but trust me, it's bad punishment. It's so bad. I really don't want to do that. And I've never eaten this many tater tots. I've never eaten more than like 40. Like you go to like a Sonic or something and you get a, like a large box of them, and there's like, what, 20-ish? Whatever the Scoopy thing has. So we're not sure how this is going to go. But I have it all set out here, and I'll give you guys a peek real quick of my sweet setup. So as you can see on the front of me, this amazing table has a plate. There's 25 tots in this one, and I have assorted sauces here. It's barbecue, Heinz, ranch, buffalo, and this is some leftover sauce for wontons that we had from an Asian place that we ate. That's fun. Then we have 3 more plates with 25 tots on them each. So 25 times 4, 100. Math! Yay! Now as you can see, I've moved you into the tater tot zone. You can actually make sure that I'm eating the entire thing of 25. So 25, 25, 25, 25. That's 100. I got 20 minutes. I'm going to use my sweet timer back here. This is set to 20 minutes. I'll have it back here. As soon as I start it, it'll a bit bigger so you can see it, and it'll go off when 20 minutes is done. Let me turn the volume up. Alright, well, let's see how much of a competitive eater I am, or am not. I'm going to try really hard because I don't want to watch the video. Alright, 20 minutes set, and there goes the timer. They're a little cold. Really should have got some water. I'm trying to eat the first tray dry without any condiments and see if that, if I can kind of save it for when I get through it. Here's the thing. If you're not a competitive eater, and you don't eat large amounts of food consistently, your stomach isn't used to expanding that much. So when you're a regular human like me, it's a little bit. 25 taters on actually feels like a lot of food. This is really a mistake. So full already, dude. No, my gosh, I'm not even through 50 yet. There's so many left over there. Oh my gosh. Now, for you guys that didn't know, on the board behind me, in this area right here, I got some Bible verses for you that you can use to make sure that you don't fall into the sin of following a false prophet, somebody who claims to speak for God but doesn't. So those are some good verses to look at. Right. Deuteronomy 13, 1 through 5. Great verse. And the reason it's great, because in it, Moses says, inspired by the Holy Spirit, that it doesn't matter if somebody who claims to be a prophet does a miraculous sign right in front of you, and it comes to pass, or they make a prophecy, they prophesy, and whatever they prophesy comes to pass. It doesn't matter, because if they're not speaking, preaching, teaching, the complete counsel of God, if they're blasphemous or heretical, or teaching something other than what's been taught in Christianity, then just avoid them. Because they're heretics. Because even when Moses was in front of Pharaoh, Pharaoh's, spiritual handlers, or his magicians, they were able to make snakes as well, miraculously. But they were teaching a false gospel. So even if somebody does something miraculous, or makes a prophecy and it comes true, like Edgar Casey, he had like 30-40% prophecy rating, you still aren't supposed to follow him. Great verse. It's so bad. Keep having to lean over like an old man who's out of breath. Like, I just need a minute, guys. I just need a minute. Forgot my walker at home. I thought I had more energy than I had. I didn't need my Pedialyte. I just need a moment. Let's just catch a breather. Okay, come on, dude. 2 more and you're halfway. 2 more. Come on, baby. Now, where are we going? Let's try barbecue again. I haven't used barbecue in a second. we're just gonna let's just take a moment to meditate on God's greatness and His Word, and how His Word helps us with heretical nonsense. In fact, working out. In fact, Deuteronomy 18:19-22. That's another great thing that God has given us. Come on, dude, eat it. Quit being a little weenie. So Deuteronomy 18:19-22 is great because Moses tells people how to spot a false prophet. And he says, if a prophet makes a prediction and it does not come to pass, you're not supposed to be afraid of him because he's spoken it presumptuously or without the help of God. So if somebody like Kenneth Copeland says that COVID-19 is done on March 30th,
I call you done.
and 2-3 weeks later it's way not done, we know he's a false prophet because Scripture has told us. Thanks, Scripture. You know that feeling you get when you're about to vomit back here, right? When you get that gland feeling right here, and you're like, oh gosh, oh, here it comes. And that thing, that's what I did. That last one, it was, my glands were glanding so bad. Oh, so bad. Oh, come on. Come on, work it. Shake it out. Come on, baby. I don't want to eat anymore, but I don't want to watch Kenneth Copeland either. You know, pride and arrogance. Pride being the original sin of Satan. I was pretty prideful. You know, when I was cooking them, and they were in the stove, you know, they're all laid out flat. I thought, you know, it's not that bad. It's only one layer deep, you know. If you squish them all together into like a big ball, you know, there's a lot of air in there. And they'd compress, you know, and it'd be, you know, man, like, it'd be like, it's really like that. But that's not the case. Oh, my gosh. I just need a second. And while I'm taking a second, I want to recommend a book that I've been reading. Now, this gentleman didn't tell me to recommend it. Oh, gosh, I'm going to vomit on his book. That'd be disrespectful. He didn't tell me to recommend it. I've never talked to him before. This is a great book. It's called The Second Coming of the New Age. It's by Stephen Bankars and Josh Peck. Great book. It's a good introduction if you've never interacted with the New Age. And both of these guys were in the New Age for several years. and it's endorsed by Michael Heiser, he kind of knows what he's talking about. But that if you're looking for a good read and a good I can't speak, a good introduction to the occult and the New Age, definitely give this book a try. It's really great. I've enjoyed every little bit of it. Free endorsement. Yay, good job, Stephen Bancars. Oh gosh, I did this for you, Stephen. Even though we've never talked, you don't know I'm doing it. Oh, let me on your show. That was a rough one right there. Oh, that one was bad. Oh, it was bad. I started so strong, too. It's like double fisting, like 2 at a time. Like, I'll see you guys on the other side of 100. Oh my gosh, still a minute left. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't feel well. I don't feel good. Oh my gosh. Oh well. I failed that, but only miserably. How many do I have left? So I have 36 left. What's 100 minus 36? Oh my gosh, my brain right now. 36 is 64, so I ate 64. Not bad for a regular guy who is way not a competitive eater. So that means I have to watch 36 minutes of Kenneth Copeland's 2-minute clip over and over. Let me go get my computer. Okay, like I said, I'm a man of my word, so I had 36 left over. So we'll do 36, and the clip is 2 minutes and 23 seconds long. So we'll just divide that by 2.2, because math, and I know math, I guess. Oh, I gotta watch it 16 times. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's so many.
Because we in the name of Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
That was one time.
In the name of Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Have mercy. Third time. Number 3. Wow, that's intense. All right, number 4.
In the name of Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Standing
5.
in the name of Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Standing in the office of the prophet of God, I call you gone. You come down. Exercise judgment right now. Because we in the name of Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Standing in the office of the prophet of God, I demand
Well, there you have it, folks. I watched the entire clip 16 times all the way through, and that was definitely more painful emotionally than all the Tater Tots. But about, I don't even remember, somewhere in between 5 and 16. I thought, let's take a look at Mr. Copeland is claiming. So he's made a lot of claims here. So let's just take a look at him. I wrote on the board and made them all fancy. So first, he's standing in the office of the prophet of God. He breaks Satan's power. He demands a vaccination immediately. He says, calls COVID-19 finished, over, and gone. The USA will be healed and well again. He executes judgment on COVID and Satan. Calls the destroyer to come down out of his place of authority. It is finished. It is over. Calls the oppressive, mean, nasty people and diseases. That brings the Prince of Peace, and he becomes the God of War. Oh, in the very beginning, we need to make sure to remember that he exercises all of this and executes all of this. He demands a lot. Oh, and the Holy Spirit said all this through him. Those were just some of his claims, probably all of his claims. He did a lot in there. And I have to say, after watching it over and over and over and over and over again, I think the one thing we can come away with in all this is that we should feel bad for George. Poor George. He's just got to sit up there on that stage and just act like he's so riled up. And Kenneth Copeland's just being all weird next to him, and he just has to take it because it's Kenneth Copeland, and he's just stuck with it. So if we're taking away anything from all this that's happened today, it's let's feel sorry for George. All right, guys, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It's been fun doing it again, and by fun I mean horrifically painful and nauseating. I wanted to vomit when I got done. I still kind of want to vomit. And I definitely want to vomit now that I've watched Kenneth Copeland. Yeah, we're past that. Let's just not think about it anymore, okay? If you like what you saw here, guys, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. It really helps out. Like the video or dislike the video. Either one, it doesn't matter. I just want to see people interacting. Let me know what you thought about the video in the comments down below. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I have a Facebook page, and I recently started up a Patreon. Now, I'm excited about the Patreon. It took me a while to get there. I don't have a whole lot on there yet because I'm not sure what to offer. So if you guys could let me know in the comments down below, or if you decide to donate through Patreon, let me know what you want to see on Patreon. I'm not sure exactly what to offer. I know people offer behind-the-scenes things, or maybe giveaways or videos or live things. Let me know what you want to see. I'd love to give you what you want. I don't want to just give you what I think you want. I want what you actually want to hear. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. See you later.